Hello and welcome to firststepsinforex.com. Today is the 4th of January 2011 and we are looking at the daily pound dollar chart. So happy new year to everybody. I hope you all had a great time. I haven't traded since just before Christmas, so this is my first view of a pound dollar chart since then. I've taken off all the work I've done before. We're going to start with a fresh chart and start working on it for this year. Now, let's have a look at what happened in 2010 on the pound dollar. Let's see if we can just zoom out a bit more. Okay, now, the first trading day of the year was there, and we finished off just about here. So, we opened. Let's just check what the price level. We were roughly, around 16246. Well, in fact, if you look at the bottom down there, 16073 was where we started the year, roughly, and we finished it off at 15580. So we dropped quite a few hundred points, a few hundred pips during the year. But as you can see, although we had a big drop, a huge rally, and then another drop again. So it was very volatile. The moves were very volatile. Big sweeping moves up and down and up before we hit the end of the year. And that's good. We like that. We love that in Forex. It's one of the big advantages of trading Forex, because when things can connect into big sweeping trends, which mean, if you jump on the right trend at the right time, you can make a lot of pips, which is great for us. And you see here, we dropped, small rebound, another big drop, a reversal up to here, slight reversal again, went onwards. Big opportunities to make money, and 2011 we're going to get the same opportunities. People are nervous in the markets, people are nervous about the world economy. I believe the dollar's going to rise more because it's a safe haven that everybody puts their money into when times are troubled. So I think the pound's going to drop, so I'm expecting the pound dollar to drop substantially. However, it won't drop directly, it'll be going up and down just like in 2010, okay, which is great. It gives us a lot of opportunity to make pips and a lot of opportunity to make money, which is fantastic. Okay, so that's my review of 2010. Let's zoom back in and see how we're doing right now. I'll go in one more time. So, where are we? Well, we've obviously recently had hold on a minute, I got that wrong, let me just delete that. We've obviously recently had a downward trend, which was broken a few times on the way down. I mean, we could argue that's probably the ultimate trend line. We broke through it a little bit, but it was a false breakout, and then it dropped back down again, and then finally we broke through it one more time. But once again, this could be a false breakout, so we have to be a little bit careful. Okay, so we're still on that downward trend. Okay, until it goes, we see a bit more. If it continues up over the next couple of days and substantial moves, then we would have broken out of this trend and reversed. But let's see what else we have. I think we have a clear pivot area here, so let's mark those in. This is where support and resistance has happened before. If you see here, we're very close to a round number in the same area, and that's why it's another reason why historically it's been provided support and resistance. And this is today's opening. This is today's bar, which has obviously bounced up. The current price is still around where this area is, so it's a bit difficult to judge what's going to happen next. We have got potentially a new upward trend forming. Okay, we'd bounced off it multiple times, once, twice, 3, 4 times. It's very positive today. If we break through, clearly we close well above this support and resistance area, we're probably going to keep going upwards. But we have to be a little bit careful. We might drop back down again, so I'm going to stay out of this for the moment because I'm not entirely sure what might happen. Do we have any Fibonacci? Let's draw some Fibonacci lines in. If I just zoom out a little bit. We had a low here. Did we have any? Was that close to a Fibonacci retracement? Let's do the high, and yeah, look, it was a 0.941, smack on it. And that's, although it's not a very well-known Fibonacci retracement number, it is quite it is quite powerful sometimes. And that's actually a sign for me that we could have a big rebound in the future. But we haven't broken through this downward trend substantially yet. We've got a major pivot area here which could force it to come back down. I want to wait another day or two to see what happens before I get into the market, so I'm going to be patient. Remember, if you're not sure what's going to happen, stay out of the market. Okay, that's the secret, one of the core secrets to Forex success. Unless you're sure, or you've got 3 or 4 things all telling you the same thing at the same time, stay out of the market. Alright, it's very important. So I'm going to wait to see what happens tomorrow. We could burst through this and carry on up, and this would provide a new support as we're going up, or we could drop back down through and carry on down with this downward trend. Now, my preference for the whole year this year is going to be down, but it could be it's going to be an up and down journey during the year to get to that final lower position for the pound dollar. So at the moment I can't tell. It's not enough certainty for me, so I'm just going to see if I can find some more pivot areas. Yes, we have an area here. Actually, that's interesting. We have one here. It came off here. Here. There's definitely an area around here. You see it bounced off here, bounced off here, bounced off here, bounced off multiple times, and the high of today sort of nearly approached that and bounced off that again. So we came back down again. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's see what else we have. Any more areas? Oh, we definitely have one up there. I want to look at that. I mean, it's on the 38.2% Fibonacci. It's also a pivot area. Look, it bounced off here, bounced off here, bounced off there, there. So these things reinforce themselves. When you're doing Fibonacci retracements and other things, they reinforce themselves. I just want to zoom back out again because I forgot. I think it's worth doing a Fibonacci retracement from this very, very low point over here to the recent large high. So that was obviously a major turning point in the pound dollar. And we can take it up to this one. Okay, now we have a clear conjunction of 2 Fibonacci points, the 78.6 and the 38.2 at almost exactly the same point. And actually, if we look, that's also been a previous pivot area, so let's draw that one in. Once again, it will reinforce itself. Multiple occasions it's bounced off that area. Okay, now zoom back in. Now obviously, look, it bounced off it here. Now obviously it didn't do it at the moment, so but we have to watch out. So today, this is today's bar. It hasn't finished yet. It's obviously quite positive. It's almost a bullish outside bar, so we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. So I'm not going to get into a trade. It's not substantial enough for me, and so I'm going to wait. Okay. See here, this was a classic. This was a bullish outside bar down here with a twin bottom, i.e. very almost level, the bottoms, and that led to that upward move. Okay, substantial upward move. Okay, and in fact this area down here is also triangle, no? I want a rectangle. This was also an area of support and resistance. Okay, because it bounced off here, here. And that's interesting because if we'd known that before, we could have predicted where that bounced off. But that was during the Christmas period anyway. It was a little bit dangerous going through the Christmas period trading because there's not a lot of volume. Most people are on holiday, and it's better to wait and wait it out. Okay, so we're going to watch what's happening. My instinct says it might carry on going up for the moment in the short term, but ultimately for next year I believe the pound dollar will drop again unless there's some substantial change in economic news about the euro, the pound, etc., etc. The UK government is also suffering huge debts, etc. While they're not in the same position as Spain, Portugal, Greece, etc., they still have to do some very severe economic measures in order to cut back their debt, which they are doing. So let's see what happens. So I'm not going to trade today. I'm happy with where I am, and thank you very much for watching. Please check out my website, www.firststepsinforex.com, where you can download an free ebook and 6 videos to get you started in the Forex, and also talks about some of the ideas I've been talking about here of what to look out for in the charts. Okay, so thank you very much. Happy New Year one more time, and good luck, safe and profitable trading for 2011. Thank you. Goodbye.